Madam Aishwarya Tara. He was a entrepreneur as well as assistant professor in aerospace engineering department. Ms. Aishwarya loved to transform the knowledge into new dimension from unreachable to reachable. She has achieved a gold medal from Anna University in the aeronautical department. He got first rank in Anna University in 2012. In the year 2014, he completed his post-graduation degree. Overall, she has 7+ years of teaching experience in education as well as engineering industries. Recently, she has received an award, Kalpana Chawla Award, on Jan 2020 from Society of Mechanical and Aeronautical Professionals. She is an active researcher in the field of aircraft design, in which published 6+ scopus publication till date. Currently, the member of different bodies like American Institute of Aeronautical and Astronautics, technical member of IEEE, Universal Association of Mechanical and Aeronautical Engineers, International Association of Engineers, IAENG, Society of Aeronautical Engineers, and so on. Overall, she has also published 2 books. One is Essence of Aerospace Engineering and another one is Aircraft Design Guidebook for Freshmen, dedicated to aerospace community to gain knowledge and for advancement of future research work. Simultaneously, she has filed a patent which is under process and attempted a Guinness World Record for world largest water rocket attained a height about 104 feet altitude in the year 2019. Furthermore, she has given various guest lectures and invited speakers to encourage the students community to bring the spark within them. Ma'am, we welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving a wonderful insight about me. And first of all, I would like to, I'm quite privileged to be invited as a guest lecturer at your eminent university and group of institution. And so without wasting much of time, can we proceed, sir?
Yes, ma'am, sure, ma'am. You can start, ma'am.
All right. So basically, as we can see, the today's topic is about the role of internship in professional career and skill development. Now, here I have some already, sir have wonderfully provided an insight about my profile. So today we are all going to discuss about 6 main areas. The first, as this program is being conducted by Department of Automotive Industry or a part of that, so I will be giving some overview on those areas as well, and we will have some general outline, like especially for engineers, like it can be science and engineers where actually they can apply for it. So that will be my overview on this today's agenda. So in this thing, first I'm going to talk about what is the importance, because you guys, like as a student point of view, all of you know that internship is important, but many of you don't have the clarity that what is the importance, what it can play a vital role for your career. So here we are going to discuss the significance first, then we will move to the opportunity, like what are the scopes, what are the opportunity, how you are going to identify this is the right internship platform for you or not. And next, like openings in India, especially we will be discussing based on what are the openings, and there are in additional international internships are also available. So in between, while discussing the types of internship that you can get, we will give the overview, which platform, which industry provide you that for an international scholarships or internship or training. And fourth, we'll say some of the training like which can be help you. It will they will provide you as a trainer as well as an intern. So how you can develop your skills over there, and what are the eligibility and requirement. And because every company have its own criteria to provide the students to give intern, right? So we have what are the eligibility factor, what are the requirements, how you can fill up the applications, and what are the basic criteria that you have to understand. And at the end of all those things, we'll have some Q&A. So obviously you'll have some queries, you're facing some difficulty. So I will be clarifying those things at the end. Okay. So first and foremost will be like intern. What is internship? What it going to benefit? So here majorly I will be telling you first and foremost is internship will provide you the real world problem or will understand what it is. Suppose I hope majority are from engineer background. So from the engineering background, when you have in your curriculum, like certain subjects like machine design, or you have something like automotive design, you have to design a car, or for aerospace, we have to design an aircraft. So how actually in the realistic world we actually make it, right? So we need to combine the theory and the practical. So internship provides a real time application, real time exposure to the industry. Second benefits that internship will give you a platform to establish a critical networking connections, because this is very important nowadays. You have to build connections, you have to know people, because without that you cannot build or develop any product. It is not possible for one person to develop a single product. So you have to keep in mind that how you can develop your build connections. So for that, I will tell you nowadays we are all are in the social media now. So I will not tell you that to be active in Instagram or Facebook. One of the social media like LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn. So as a beginner or a fresher, you must have a profile in LinkedIn. So start building connections who are specialized on particular domain. That also we will discuss in the upcoming discussion, how you can develop your connection, right? And how you can develop our connections in the through the LinkedIn also. This is one of the trending going on. The third one is it allows you to learn more. Okay, what is your skill? Like suppose some of you may be very good in management skills, like you may be good in suppose mostly automotive industry, what we happen, like there is a separate sector for market divisions. Any industry have its market divisions, so logistic planning. So you will know that which field you are more focused with, which field you are more capable with. Some of you may be interesting or interested to make an car body. Some of you may be interested in selling the car. Some of you might be interested to design a better car and how it can make it, right? So many things are there. So moreover, internship allows you to learn more. And the fourth one is we have equipped more with the technical skills. So suppose we are talking about a car. So what should be the material? What should be the engine power? What should be the design profile? So if I take some kind of crossover aircraft, crossover car, and some convertible car or pickup car. So each of those different car have its significance. And which material, obviously the materials and designs are not going to be same, or the engines are not going to be the same. So how it is, how you can develop those skills, this internship will give you the clear clarity. And at the end, okay, the fifth important point, it allows you to gain a competitive edge, right? I hope again I'm giving you some examples relevant to automotive industry. So it has been started from 80 some 90s century, like kind of petrol cars, if I'm not wrong. So that time, that sort of design, and if you see now present design, obviously you can find there are so much of difference in their design. The bodies are so much aerodynamic, right? The bodies are going to be more aerodynamic. The reason is the same, because it will create a lace track. If you see or compare a car, like a Varna car and another one is a Wagner. So obviously everyone's favorite is going to be the Varna car, because it looks so good, so pretty, so aesthetic, right? As compared with the Wagner, the old model I'm talking about. Now the Wagner has revised their design. Why? Because they have to overcome with this phase, the competitive age. So this is the reason that all of you should must undergo as an engineer. Nowadays, it's been a very you can say it's kind of compulsory for all the students to go as an intern. So these are the five important reasons that to learn to develop your skills. And at the end, obviously, you are going to develop your professional career. That means it will make your thing to get easy to get job, because at the end of the day, after completion of your graduation, right, you have to get a job. That's a only target, right? So this internship will help you to get a job. Now in this particular thing, I would like to clarify one more thing. Thing is, I have seen many of you just go random internship, right? Okay, here we have one internship, let's go, it is free of cost. Here another is there, let's go, it's free of cost. But you never look onto this particular point, this which field you will go for, right? Which field? Do you want to go for a design? Do you want to go for a research? You want to go in a manufacturing unit, right? Do you want to go in kind of logistic management? There's so many divisions are there in each and every engineering sector. So which field you are going to do? Now this internship will allow you to help or boost up for your easy job. Okay, so suppose you are interested to design a car, right, or design a vehicle, ground vehicle, you must do the internship relevant to that field. You must do the internship relevant to that field. Fine. So these are the main reasons that why we have the internship. Now let's come to a point like what are the opportunities, right? How you can boost up. So first, there are lot many different types, lot many different schemes. There are lot many certifications, and as since the COVID has been started, so there is again a kind of blended system has been come up. So what is a blended system? Blended system is either it can be an online fashion or the offline. So my suggestion will be like as a you know engineer, right? So everything is not possible in an online mode. So you have to get exposed to in what realistic field is happening, what actually the things are happening. You have to face the world. So there are like so many courses that you can do online, but when it comes to the practical exposure, you must opt for the offline mode. Now I have been going through so many things that people were asking, like here so and so internships are there, can we go for offline or online? So obviously, except your except computer science, it's always suggested that to go for an offline mode, right? The courses, certifications you can do in an online, that's quite fine. But when you have to hands-on experience, it is quite suggested to go in an offline mode. Now talking about courses, there are wide number of courses. There are different domains that I will come up. Now there are certain government of India schemes. This is one of the scheme I have given. So likewise there are there are wide variety of schemes are there for graduate and undergraduate students that they can opt for this particular scheme. So what is that scheme? They again it comes about this when we talk about this internship, there are two types. One is a paid internship and one is a non paid internship. Then again similarly likewise they have another two types, stipend based, okay, stipend based, and another is a non stipend based. Two types are there. So now it depends. Now again there is a huge confusion, like which one to choose, whether to choose a paid one or non paid one, whether to choose a stipend based or non stipend based. So both this category are there, are serving by government of India. So this is I'm talking about the some schemes which are provided by government of India. So that also we will tell what are the different schemes, what are the different what who are the governing bodies that who provide internship and they have schemes, and what are the benefits over there, right? So courses, now coming to the courses, like here I have given some example, like maybe some of you are interested like NDT technique, non destructive test, right? Then there are so many like CNC testing, milling operations, lathe operations, then welding. Then here for automotive, you have nowadays it's a huge trending, that is a electric vehicle engineering. So the major challenge in this electric vehicle engineering is the power, that how much how far it can endure, how far it can what type of mileage that that car or the vehicle is going to provide, right? And how much will be the payload means what will be the number of passenger, whether it's going to be a light vehicle, whether it's going to be heavy vehicle. There are a lot many classifications are there. So there is a huge challenge nowadays going on. Even government are working on this particular project, so that also I will discuss at the end of the our discussion, that what are the future of this engineering, what are the areas, what are the future scope. If you're planning for a research, if you're planning some idea to do some project, maybe your final year or a third year, if you're planning some project, you can take some relevant concept or idea from there. So I will come to that also. So just keep this thing in mind, electric vehicle engineering, which is now the trending one. Then certifications. Now when you're getting certification, please, because there are a lot many startups, there are a lot many holders, we can say certification holders are there, authentic like from where you can get the certification and which is going to be added value for your resume at the end. What is the target? The internship, why you want to go internship? Because you want to avail a very good job, a very good package, right? That is your, that is going to be the motto at the end. Next, now let's discuss what are the areas. Now here as I think most of you are from automobile industry or automobile engineering. So I have just thought of giving some overview about your sector, and this is not only for your automotive industry, is for all the common engineering department, right? All the common engineering department, it's not only for automotive, but I have given some specialized thing for your industry. Fine. Now let's go deep into it. So first and foremost, you have a research and development. This itself, it's a very, very, very vast, we can say very vast area. So within this you have a design, within this you have a system engineering, within this you have a propulsion thermal engineering. Here you have again the production engineering. So many areas that cover within this research and development. And being an engineer, right, all those criteria is going to fulfill. So as I've said, manufacturing, production, design, right? Structural design analyst. So there are a lot much of job availabilities. So when you're choosing your internship, first you have to understand which area or which domain you want to focus, whether you want to go R&D area. So choose according to your specialized domain. If you want to go in a, especially in a manufacturing area, like manufacturing parts, right? So currently I'm working in GNA University, where this is a group of GNA. There's a group of GNA where they actually manufacture their you might be knowing Azel and gears, right? So car gears they manufacture. You might be knowing that. So such kind of areas you might go. Then obviously you cannot ignore one more thing is a some topic relevant to mechatronics, right? Mechatronics, which defines combination of electrical and mechanical, like robotics, right? Automations, right? So all those things again comes to that another opportunity. These are all the trending opportunity, I could rather say. So will be my suggestion that as an engineer, the first two, right? There's a first one and there's going to be the second one is a topmost priority for the engineers, topmost. And in upcoming slides, I will also show you like as a fresher, what you're going to earn also and what are the scopes available in India. Then talking about sales. So some of you might be having some management skills, some planning and logistic, some services. So those area also you can do it. Those areas also they are have some opportunities. Again coming to the transportation, right? Transportation. So again there are a lot many civil service exam on this transportation. I hope those who are from this background will be knowing better than that. So again, government of India have some exams. So if you clear those exams, then you can be a part of the transportation department. So especially if you're automotive, you will be in the road transportation, and same thing goes for your aerospace engineers or aeronautical engineers. What happens, they also are focused for air transportation. So all that is they have some DGCA, or if AA exams are there, they can also go for the transportation. And likewise there are other services, like there are n number of services like analyst, right? You can be a structural designer, right? So many things are there, so many things as a technical writer. So technical writer is also one of the very much we can say trending technical technical writer. So basically what you need as a technical writer, like um for an example, you are going to buy one car, okay? So before buying a car, obviously customer, when the customer is coming to buy a car, so they will see like what are the specifications, what are the mileage, what the performance, so many parameters will be there, right? Now how you're going to deal with that, if a salesman, okay, a salesman is giving or telling about the car, how he or the customer is going to believe? The customer will believe by seeing the manual, right, which will be written over the car manual. These are the ways, these are the technical things, these are the things are fixed over the car or aligned over the car. So these scriptings are being done by these people. These are called as a technical writer. So there is again a scope, an opportunity to be a writer. Now for being this as a technical writer, obviously one thing you have to keep in mind, you must be very good with your communication skill. You must be good enough with the grammatical tense and other parameter technical things, right? So then Again, this is a very good opportunity, not only for automotive industry, I'm telling, this is globally for all the engineers, this technical and the research and development. There is a wide in number of scope, in number of scope. And for this, for designing, what are the skills you need? Like you have to know some designing software, maybe Fusion 360, AutoCAD. There are different types of AutoCAD variants has been there nowadays. CATIA, Nastran pattern, Hypermesh to analyze those things. Right now, to be an analyst, to be an analyst, like analyst. Now, to be an analyst, one must be very much aware of boundary condition. So, when you're suppose you have one car and you want to find out like how much speed it is going to make and whether it will going to cause any kind of structural damage or not. So, you're going to give cross flow, right, and rough road conditions. So, you what are the different conditions before manufacturing that car? So you're going to analyze them, right, with a different software like ANSYS, Hypermesh, and likewise there are so many are there. So everywhere the two things are common. One is a meshing the structure, and applying the boundary condition. These are the most challenging part. So in interview also, so if you put up your internship relevant to this area, and if you're planning to apply for as an analyst, it is going to be a plus point for your resume and plus point to be shortlisted by the recruiters, right? So I hope I have made some overview over here. Now, moving forward, some about the automotive industry, like kind of has been analyzed, that you can see the road transport. The major opportunities is for the road transport, and you can see next to that around 12 to 9 percentage for R&D. R&D itself they have around, and in future you can see in the future in 2026 it is actually increasing. And for automotive service in this upcoming year it's going to decrease. So I hope you can understand that the demand, right, the upcoming demand, obviously if the manufacturing R&D is increasing, the better design, so obviously the selling, okay, is going to be improved. And obviously road transportation is never going to be end, it's going to be continued. But whereas a service, if better the design, we say as an engineer, it's common to every engineering, better the design, less is going to be your maintenance cost, right? Less is going to be your maintenance cost, and less maintenance cost is nothing but the lowering the service, right? Your service charge is going to be less. So how we can make a better design? By improvising the R&D, right? Better effective design, some kind of spoilers you're going to add, right? Better finishings. So all sort of things are there, right? Okay. So this is now about the research and development. For research and development, what are the design scopes? As a what are the like how they actually give as a job role. So one you can see prototype manufacturing executive, prototype manufacturing executive. So as a fresher or a beginner, you can be as a prototype manufacturing executive. And what are the basic requirement? You can see as a mechanical or automobile engineering. This is a basic eligibility criteria till dated, till dated. And what is the expected salary for a fresher? So all these things I'm giving you as a fresher. So near about your package is going to be 5 lakhs minimum, 5 lakhs package you'll be getting. So this is all an average. Now this might be varying There are so many companies are there. Toyota is there, Hyundai is there, then you have Audi, then likewise Ashok is there. So it is going to be varying, right, based on their sales rate, based on their design rate. Fine. Then next we have prototype engineer. Prototype engineer is basically those who as a design engineer, like how going to be the design, as I've given an example before, like that how you can distinct your Varna car and the Wagner car, right? You can distinct the two different cars, right? So please let me know. uh, I forgot to ask that, am I going little faster or it's fine with my speed? Is it okay? Should I go little slow or
No, ma'am, you can continue, ma'am.
okay? Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Uh, so fine. So coming back to this prototype now, as per my experience point of view, I have seen if you are specialized in CAD CAM, right? CAD and CAM both are different, but depending on the job role, if you take an internship as a automobile engineers, again it depends on your interest. So definitely nobody can stop you to get a job. But what my concern is, I have seen the student, majority of the student, they just randomly take the internship. They are not focused. What is the opening? What are the opportunities? It is right now. So just blindly go with it. Okay. So please be focused. What is your aim and motto? Accordingly, choose your internship, right? And you can see for a designer, as per the CAD CAM, it's again 5.5, close to 5.5 lakhs, close to. And if you are the product cycle management, okay, executive or a team leader, obviously as a fresher nobody will keep you as a team leader, so gradually will go as a team leader, it is going to be close to 6 lakhs, right? This is all at the initial, or as a fresher you're going to get these things. And this is, all these scopes are available in India. Now, obviously, talking about automobile manufacturing clusters, it's widely available. But now, focusing only in India, I hope all of you might be aware of this. Starting from the, you know, uh, talking from the northern, or the topmost peak of our India to the bottom part, everywhere we have a very, we can say, we have a wide variance of industry, right? We have the industry globally. It's highly, recognized, we can say, highly recognized. So you can see in Tamil Nadu itself, right? Tamil Nadu itself, you can see Mahindra, right? Ford, BMW, you have Hyundai, you have Ashok, we have Nishan. There's so many industries, even in Tamil Nadu, right? So many, Royal Enfield, right? So many are there. So each of this particular, this company do take internship, but each of this have certain criteria that you must be at least, before going for internship, have should have some relevant knowledge, because there are, as I have said previously, then as an intern also they will give you some relevant work. Maybe you should, before going as an intern, you, there are some companies where you have to write an exam. Some companies you have, they will see some, your resume. If you are good enough, they will take your profile, you will be shortlisted, right? So please ensure about those things before applying. And if you're third year, please, if you have any sort of backlogs, right? If you have any arrear, so please sort it out with all those things, because at the end of the day, when you're going to apply for any government of India internship or for the schemes, the main criteria is that you should not have any backlogs in your entire career. Okay, career in the sense in your entire graduation, right? So please be alert, because in the upcoming we are also going to discuss some government of India schemes also, where as a you can take internship on those relevant field. Now coming to the some openings and skill development, like as I've shown you some of the well popular uh, area that where you can go as an intern. The first and foremost, coming to any kind of company, so I have taken an example of Hyundai. So if you go in Hyundai India, or you can take down this URL and go there, they provide internship. Now you can see the procedure of filling up this internship, right? You can see the procedure of filling up this internship. You can go to this website directly, right? This page is going to come up. So likewise, not only for Hyundai, so this is for India. There are Audi is there. Audi, they provide international scholarship. Okay, Audi, they provide international scholarship, as well as they have an international internship program as well, right? So what they need for that, they need some recommendations later from the reputed university or some collaborated university which that institute have it. Okay, now you can see it's quite clear how you can apply for internship, how many months. Now again there is a huge confusions, like I used to get most of the time that like whether to take for 2 months or for six. There are some internship for 6 weeks even. So my preference, like if your university or the colleges, they do privilege you to go for as an intern, right, for 6 months, opt for 6 months, because there are a lot many things. That one is which we have developed, said in the very first, is to build connection. You will know, you will come in the aura with a beautiful people, like with a talented people, with some so many scientists or researcher. You will gain ample of knowledge from them. Okay, I mean obviously you are getting from your teachers, but additionally you will get some vibe that how actually industry work. You will get a realistic idea, or you will get some uh, as I've said, you will get some positive vibe from that environment, and you will learn something which is healthy. Then there are some kind of auto booths are also there. These are kind of startup and compile with many, collaborated with many industries. So they also do provide lot many kind of competitions like SAE India, right? SAE India, they do provide some competitions, and they have some certification program. So try to attain such kind of things like go kart they have done, then autonoms, right? Try to go for those things, so you will learn something out of it. So you can see they are also have provided, I have given the URL. They're doing some workshops, so after the workshops they will give you some certification, right? And as I've said, which will be deals with both paid and non-paid. So it is up to you that which one is going to be preferable for your at that point of time. Okay, so you can go through this website. Okay, you can go through this website, and at the end I may share this PPT with you all, so you can take this URL from here, and you can see both the modes, and at the end what are the things you will get. Autobot grade certificate. So this is again very important, great certificate. So that means at the end of the day, you have to manufacture, you have to make it work, and at the end again, you are going to get this internship certificate as well. And everything is, uh, there are two hubs are there, Bangalore and Pune. Two hubs are there. So relevant to your place, you can apply for the necessary one. Okay. Again, I said for engineers, based on the domain, you can choose wisely which is going to be as per your benefits, online or offline. Now, likewise, there are again, different types of companies are there. This is a kind of skyrudder.com. So they also provide different kind of automotive industry based, internships. You can see virtual internships. Basically, there are some virtual, there are, some other pages are there. You can go through this website, and there are some, hands-on activities are there. So based on 2 weeks, 1 week, 6 months, 3 months, you can work on them. Then again, one of the eminent society of manufacturers of electric vehicles. Okay, so where Ola is also one of them, which is like making an e-vehicle, right? So they also have their own opportunities for that. Now another we have is like for CAD. So CAD is by NITT Chandigarh. Okay, for NITT Chandigarh, they also provide internship. They give you so and so automations and robotics, PLC programming and application, CAD using CATIA, then other machines, milling operations, and so on. Right? And again, as I've said, it is a government, but they do charges, right? They do charges based on the month of training. Then again, Automotive Research Association of India. So again they have a lot many different types. The websites which I've mentioned, they are an R&D. Likewise, Indian Institute of Industry Interaction Education and Research. So they again provide an automotive industry, automotive internships. Now, likewise, Inspire is there, Ashok Lane. Then yes, the another very what this is again for Niti Aayog, right? So Niti Aayog is a very special scheme provided by Government of India, and this is a scheme that they provide the schemes every first and 10th of every month. So as it now today is 9 19th Feb. So in the next month, in the first May to 10th May, you can apply for this Niti Aayog. Now this is one of the challenging thing because Niti Aayog provide, wide variants of scholarships. Wide variant, like it's starting from agriculture, energy sector. They work on arts and culture, law, then science and technology. So you have to see if your work is relevant to energy, like fuel technology or something like that. So you can apply on the energy sector. If you think there's something relevant to technology, like design or some science is relevant to that, so then you have to apply for science and technology. There is no specific domain like automotive. It is like a global STEM department, which is given by Niti Aayog. And they will decide you once your list has been shortlisted, they will define that which area you will go, or which they will give you actually place you. And the beauty of this is they will also pay you based on the work or the job available or on that particular zone. Okay. Now, there is no barrier for choosing the city, choosing the city, and they do pay you. The two benefits They have no barrier in choosing the city, and they will pay you as an intern. But thing is, here, uh, to get a shortlist is one of the huge task and one of the very much challenging thing. And likewise, there is another one is there is a Ministry of External Affair. Okay, Ministry of External Affair. Ministry of External Affair. So you just type in Google and find out that Ministry of External Affairs internship. So they do also have the almost the same scheme as we are talking about the schemes. So they also have this kind of schemes. They will and there is no barrier for international or national students as well, and especially they looking for a based on your resume. So make or enrich your resume as a good intern. uh, Try to do internships which is relevant to your field, right? Again, I'm telling you, we have discussed some of the fields like manufacturing units, whether you want to go in research and development. So try to involve yourself in as much as your relevant field. Then only at the end of the day, it is going to be easy for you to get the job. And talking about the future projects, what are the upcoming areas that you can work on? So one is the fuel technology. There is a again it's a huge challenge for all the engineers, right? We cannot specify only for automotive industry or aerospace industry, right? Wherever we have a transportation, we need to take care of the fuel technology, like when it comes the aerodynamics, when it comes the propulsion technology, moreover the engine. Why these e-vehicles are coming? Again, to reduce the carbon emissions. So two factors play a vital role in hand, right? So low carbon footprint design, how you are going to design your car or design your aircraft or design any vehicle or any transporting vehicle, how effectively you can design it, and which technology you provide. This is one of the upcoming trends, and there are a lot many. Even India is working on it. This air clean transportation. Okay, there are a lot many schemes provided by government of India as well. Their main mission and the project is to work on the fuel technology, low carbon emissions and sustainability. You have to, if you're planning to work, so please work on this, try to work on this future projects where which may in future you can apply those in patent. Okay, it can be patent or any industry can buy your project. So that is the ultimate, should be the ultimate goal. Either you do a patent, you sell your idea, right? Once it get licensed, either go for the low carbon footprints design. So I think I have given an overview about all the different types, and I will love to take some questions from the audience. Any question, I will love to take it.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Purushottam from Final Day Automobile.
Okay. Yes.
And before completing my degree, it is tough to get intern from MNC companies or Tier 2 companies because they are giving 2 months or 3 months internship only.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we just need at least 1 month or 1.5 months internship.
Okay. Okay. So they are giving only 2 weeks, and you need 1 month or 2 months of internship, right?
Yeah, they are giving 2 months or 3 months internship, and they are giving stipend also.
Okay.
In
Mm,
this situation, I can't do 2 months or 3 months because My academic will be more importance to me, right?
Oh, absolutely. See, this is a as a finally it's a huge challenge. I do understand, because you have to balance your assignments. Then you have the mid semester, then final semester, then projects. Everything will come together. So, you want to go in 2 months internship with stipend? You are looking for that?
Yeah, but I just want to do internship for only 1 month, whether it is not stipend or not.
Okay, you want to do in for a single month, right?
Yeah,
Now, can you tell me which area, which specialization you're looking for? Like, as I have said now previously, there are a lot many domains are there. So, can you tell me some of the areas that where you're looking for? Like, it can be anything. You are looking for
yeah.
any random.
I just want to do in my career actually automobile based companies.
Okay, right. So, as I have said here, here you can see, right? Hyundai, I have given an example, right? So if you go to this career page of this Hyundai, there is just 1 month is there. So why don't you choose this? Like fill up the form, right? And they will have some like kind of email. Just email them that on behalf of this I would like to join. It's about my. You just send them some recommendation later from your teacher, right? So if you're or collaborating with your university or your college with that Hyundai, the neighboring Hyundai which you have, which they do provide an internship, it's going to be more easy, I guess. I think you can do likewise for 1 month. You can send
Yeah,
some letter of recommendation to that email ID through your teacher's email ID. Okay.
sure, I will say.
Okay. So otherwise, there are. This is what, as you said, you want to go in a kind of proper any Hyundai. You want to go for Audi. Audi is also there. You can go and check the Audi website. Just type in a Google Audi internship. You will get. Then then you have Ashok also. We had Ashok. You see what is the procedure? They have certain procedures, right? What is the procedure? They want a recommendation later, and you can send them to this HRD career at ashoklender.com. Okay, so you can
Yeah,
do this. This is a a common procedure, and before that, highlight that which area you want to take an internship, right? Which area, that is very important, because that time or that particular situation they may not have a vacancy. They might have some slots, whether they want in supply chain management or advanced engineering, product design, right? So which area you want to, so accordingly this is a common procedure to any whatever uh, the internship you want to do in any kind of industry. This is a common procedure,
thank you.
right? Any other question? Any other question? I will love to take the question.
Ma'am, I think they don't have any other questions. I think, ma'am.
Okay. So just let me know any other questions from your side, then I can clarify that too. So,
No, madam. Actually, the class was very wonderful, madam.
okay.
Uh, we just
So,
know. Okay,
so
ma'am.
I thought like as,
Hmm.
am I audible, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. I thought like as the Department of Automotive Industries are there, so I thought like why not to give some idea for some examples. I thought at my best to give some automotive solutions that they can, you know, it will be benefit for them in the research point of view, or from the kind of internships, relevant internship, or some memberships they can go, like SA India, they are doing now some collaborative projects with the student. So it will be add on values for the student.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Mm, right. So all right,
Even
any
Having
other?
one more question.
Yes, yes, please.
What's your thought about industrial based projects?
Yes, see, industrial based projects are obviously welcome, because mostly there are a lot many scenarios. Like in my last 8 years of experience, what happens, like people like DRDO, or people like any kind of IITs, right? So they have been collaborated with some industry by by means of momentum of understanding. So what they do is that they take up some idea, they try to implement that, and they give that to the student. So what the student point of view, as a fresher, they are very new to the system. So they are going, they are seeing, they are doing the research. At the same time, they are having some practical exposure to the industry. So they come to understand that what is actually happening to the industry, what is the scenario, what is the environment, how the things has to be done, right? So some projects are confidential, it cannot be revealed. Some projects are kind of social based, which is open to all. So it's like that. Obviously, whatever it is always welcome. It will give a positive impact for your resume, it will boost up your resume at the end of the day, to improve your resume.
Thank you.
Yeah. And one more thing, I don't know, I think your final year, or maybe, anyways, you guys are automotive industry, from automotive industry. So try to take up some projects like, or competitions like SAE India, right? Who are quickly working on it. Society of Automotive Industry, right? Go kart, autonomous. Right now we have autonomous vehicle, right? So try to involve in that project, so that will help you to no, that is one of the challenge again. So as much as you go in competition, so as I've said, internships will give you the clear insight about your concepts, and competitions will also help you to give some idea for your to gain some competitive edges. So it will open up the knots which is in your brain about the technical skills, it will open up.
Sure.
Yeah. Any other questions? So
Ma'am,
yes.
ma'am, I know the cat of sheet metal and plastic designing, ma'am, and then I know the GD&T.
Hmm.
But last 2 3 months, I tried that Hyundai, Ashok and a lot of things for internship, but I no more response in my mail. So what is the suggestion?
Okay, you have mailed them. You have, all right. So you have mailed with the same procedure.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So see,
But
because
I have the confirmation mail only, not for not getting
confirmation
the.
for what? Confirmation for what?
Thanks for applying this. So that this kind of mail only I have.
That may be kind of auto-generated mail. Like once you mail
Mm.
them, they automatically the one mail will come to you, right? So you can have you revert them back that when will be my timing, any slots.
No, ma'am, this is a auto mail. No, so
All right.
this mail. Okay.
So one suggestions will be like, do you know anyone from that particular industry where you have mailed?
Mm. I know
Uh,
that person. You mean you know that person for that particular industry for Hyundai means?
mhm.
I
So
already called that person, but he told is not internship is not available there. But the
okay,
okay,
so that
but
might
the
be the
mail is
reason.
mentioned.
Mhm.
Okay,
So that
but
might be the reason. See, this is quite possible, right? And this is very common, right? So that's the
mhm.
point I say, that you have to build connections. So one of the thing is a LinkedIn. So LinkedIn will give you another boost up in your career, like where you can know that who are all from automotive industry or automobile engineers, who are the automobile engineers. So maybe your senior, your super senior, maybe can has been placed in one reputed industry, and they can take you over there, because nowadays the system has become in such a way that without networking, without a proper recommendation, it's very difficult. It's an open statement I'm giving. Without
Okay,
recommendation.
every challenge also I'm updated in LinkedIn
And
also, ma'am.
obviously, yes, as you have said, you have applied in a show. So obviously, it's a very reputed company, right? So it's
So,
quite possible over there. It's quite possible over there.
okay, how to get in internship this
Uh,
time, ma'am?
See, industry, it's really big challenge until unless somebody is known to you, or else if
Mm,
you want to go as an intern to that particular industry, um, maybe you have to apply from third year or boost your a very good you know you have to increase your resume up to the mark, or
mm,
go for other one option. Next, don't wait for a single company. Go for a multiple different companies. You can go Toyota, you can go
mm,
for Audi, as I've said. Actually, these are the basic companies which I've gone through, right? So likewise, there are a lot many are will be there. You can accordingly
mm,
work on that relevant field. As you said, you have worked on geometrical dimensioning and tolerancing, GT and T.
mm.
So
Yes, ma'am.
why don't you go for other CAD industry, where they, instead of automotive industry, there are lot many CAD industries are also there. Why don't you
Okay,
try
but
them? Mahindra is
it
there,
all is
Ford is
available,
there.
ma'am, but not given for the internship. They're having only for the working. Okay. And
Okay.
they need only for professional workers. They don't need any internship for
Okay, then
due to the
what will be my suggestion is try to apply for a patent, or do some relevant research work. Like maybe you're working on design, right? So for an example,
mm,
you are taking any Hyundai car, right? Take any Hyundai car and try to modify
mm.
a bit, analyze them, and publish that paper. So
Okay.
publishing a paper which will, on, you're comparing some design, right? And you're making your own
Mm.
design with some Hyundai car. So that will give some weightage on your profile. So okay, you, if you want to come in Hyundai, so you have some capability to improvise the design. Basically, they're recruiting engineers, right? They're looking for engineers who can increase the profit,
Mm.
who can make a better design, which will have a very good aesthetic look, right? So moral
Okay.
of the story
Okay,
is
ma'am. But
this. Huh. So if, but
I'm trying this space for the master switch, ma'am. But in the draft analysis is a error, no. So that time, how to upload this kind of challenge to in LinkedIn, ma'am.
which one? Which one?
You told no. Some different innovative
Yes,
thinking to
yes,
uh,
yes.
so that this kind of part I take that master switch.
Okay.
I'm just to innovating like one single switch
Hmm.
more design to me, and
Mm-hmm.
then the draft analysis is zero.
Mm.
The not draft analysis is 3 degree, but I have an error. So
Mm.
this error, how to upload this kind of LinkedIn? How can I do
Um,
this?
this thing you have some design with you, right? You mean you have
Yes.
some drafting, and this thing?
Mm.
No, no, no. You don't have to upload in the LinkedIn. You have to
Uh,
first publish in a paper, like research paper, or apply some patent. Like you can
okay,
say
okay,
that
ma'am.
this design is yours. You can claim that.
Mm,
You, I'm telling you,
mm,
make a different design as compared with
mm,
that particular company, and you are going to claim
mm.
that this is best design as compared with other. So have
Okay,
some
ma'am.
patent, like which
Mm,
we can say this is yours.
mm. Okay.
Okay, any other question?
As you earlier said that you're working in a gear manufacturing company.
Yes.
Is there any possibilities to get intern in your company?
Get intern.
Intern, yeah,
Uh, I will get to know about it. Okay, and I will inform to Dr. Selva Professor. Okay.
yeah. Will you share any information about your company?
Yeah, definitely I will share that. Okay, it has been started in 1946. This company.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
so
Name,
since
ma'am.
then they're making it. GNA Gears.
Location?
Location is Punjab.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Hmm. Okay. Any other questions? So I think no other question. So please, Selva Professor, your voice is not audible.
Wait, now.
Okay.